What time it is? We back again with another one. This is short. Pilot terminated after revealing to the crew members that he snorted cocaine off a topless woman's chest the night before the flight.
Back up in a big way. Cocaine.
That motherfucker was on snow in the blood.
Pure cocaine. Pure cocaine.
Whew.
Boom.
He had a good night, goddamn, prior to that flight, though, sniffing
He
some
was focused.
coke off some titties.
You feel me?
old bitties. They better have been, but had to be big to snuff some off.
I would hope so, because if not, the cocaine was sliding down them itties.
Slide clean out like a goddamn ski slope. Avalanche out there.
He definitely was. Yeah.
Unless he was already on that bit, man. Like,
All in the face.
That motherfucker was skiing. Did the flight land safely?
they had to. They fired him. You mean safely? Yeah.
I wonder what happened for them to realize that he had snorted some cocaine the night
He
before.
probably was talking about that shit in the cockpit.
That's crazy.
If he wouldn't never told nobody would have known.
Yeah, nobody would have
that
known.
he was high.
Must have been the girl he was snorting to the cocaine off of.
That shit more motherfucking, it come easier than, you know what I'm saying, said. Like, that shit happens so often with them because, like, they fly so often. They barely get home time. They barely get any rest. Like, once you land in one city, you got a couple hours or whatever, maybe 8 hours to sleep or do your thing before you got to take another flight. So,
Yeah.
Bro probably said he need to stay up.
You know what I mean?
Be lively.
It's my birthday, fuck it.
He was a little too live. Yeah, too live crew out there.
Remind me of Snoop. He was rolling up on Soul Plane.
Just imagine being a flight attendant on that flight, bro, and you could just tell he probably had a little residue left over.
When I say, you got a booger.
I would have told him, sir, we on autopilot, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
I just see somebody like me and be like, my boy.
Man, she probably asked him what he wanted to drink. Usually they say coffee. His ass probably say, I'll take a Coke, take a Coca-Cola.
I'll take a brown Sprite.
Give me some brown with a.
Yeah, you get it. Can't say that. You can't say, you know, if you're on this shit, you don't want to say the word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but.
Everybody, let me get a brown Sprite.
Brown
You mean a Coke? You said it, I didn't.
Exactly. Shit, man. I know them fucking folk was on his ass when he landed.
Not get one. Let me get some. Let me get some brown Sprite.
That motherfucker was flying Soul Plane, goddamn. Yeah, Kevin Hart in seat 1B.
Remember that movie Denzel was in? He flew that bitch upside down.
Man, what? Fuck snakes on the plane.
Coke on the plane, baby. Pilot on that good shit.
Hey.
They got money too, so I already know.
He was on that pay at that good cut.
Oh, grade A, he had a supply.
No stepped on, you heard me.
He probably had the same supplies at all white party.
I wonder where the fuck he was at before he took that flight that morning. His ass probably was in Medellin, Colombia.
Or New York.
Something out there.
Had a long laying over in New York, you feel me? You got a little plug out there.
You know them motherfuckers like to boast too. Oh, what do you do? I'm a pilot. Oh, you want to snort some coke off my boobs? Have a good titties.
You want to snort some coke? You want to do some blow off my titties?
That motherfucker probably got high hell, but talking like Forrest goddamn Gump. Mama said,
tonight I'm trying to run up in that.
Twitching, doing this all day.
Look, they probably said, so you have some residue. Oh, I was in New Orleans. That's some beignet powder.
Residue.
I was enjoying donuts with powdered sugar.
That motherfucker thought he was LeBron.
Yeah, man. I was. That'll be my shit too. I was doing a recreation of LeBron's video.
I was baking some goddamn chick, frying some chicken.
Gotta believe.
Like,
I fly multiple flights. I need
I was
baby
frying
powder.
chicken.
I need baby powder. I'm sweaty.
You know what I'm saying?
my hands get sweaty. I need to be able to hold
I was kissing on the IG model.
That's crazy though. Imagine being a passenger on that flight and seeing the pilot being arrested or taken in for questioning.
I knew he sounded like he was on something.
He was on that motherfucking intercom speaking gibberish.
Everybody on passenger 5, welcome to the plane on your pilot, you know what I'm saying, Jim.
And most pilots greet you when you coming onto the flight.
You know what I'm saying?
So
That motherfucker, his tie was unfucking kept, his fucking hair was spread across his head. I can only imagine.
You feel that?
he looked like your boy on
Feel the G's,
the
baby.
Girl Next Door when he was gone off the damn X when the dude gave it to him.
Girl
and he was rubbing on.
Girl Next Door. By the porn star?
Yes. When old boy,
remember the
when he had to
corn
go to the banquet and he was gone off the drugs and she was like,
no.
oh, he gave you X. He was like, rubbing on himself.
That man was,
He was dancing.
Jonah Hill,
He walked up
21
to the
Jump
girl.
Street.
He's like touching people.
I was gonna say Martin Bad Boys too.
No, that
Oh, yeah.
ass, boy.
Call the wife, I am on the way.
That shit crazy. He probably was flying that motherfucker fast as hell. Autopilot supposed to be on 200 miles per hour. That motherfucker doing 890. That motherfucker saw light years.
The crazy part about it is, no telling how often he did it.
Man, probably shit. That's the thing though. Them motherfucker probably done did that same shit so many times before.
Yeah.
He already had his line. His story was straight.
Guess what I did last night before the flight? Did some blow off some hookers' titties, you know what I mean?
Dylan last name was Bricks. Dylan Bricks.
Been snitch.
Dude, really?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome, you hear me?
That's
You had to be there.
crazy.
You had topless toddies?
I even got a fucking video.
That's crazy.
Tubular.
And the bitch he probably snorted that coke off her titty probably was one of them flight attendants.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Probably was. Probably was. That shit happens. It happens more often
You know,
than you
Saturday one in
think,
the back.
bro.
No, I'm talking like myself. Like, man, fuck it. Let's stop being white boy. Like, hey, man. Goddamn, the little thick one back there, you know what I'm saying? You know, on the economy end, you feel me?
He hit that flight attendant service button
You
up in
know
the
what I'm saying?
cockpit.
Ding. You know what I mean? She
That
been peeping,
motherfucker.
but she been choosing from the door. You heard me?
He got a ding, alright.
From the fucking door, you heard me?
That motherfucker got a big ass ding in that
Ding,
repertoire.
And she like the party, you feel me?
Party hardy.
She like the party. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. Soon as them folk probably fastened their seatbelt, goddamn, the flight was over with. They're like, damn, that quickest flight? We're here?
Soon we get in the sky.
Run the,
Woo!
everybody wear your seatbelts. Hit some turbulence.
Them folk probably thought it was turbulent. It was with their ass up there fucking. Man.
Like, you
At least he
know,
wasn't getting it in during the flight.
be like, look.
That didn't happen too.
Hey,
well, I know.
I knew a shortcut.
Then the plane.
What happened? Ladies and gentlemen, we took a brief detour.
If I catch this air pocket here in 3 minutes, no sooner, no later than 3 minutes.
That motherfucker thought he was a fighter jet. That motherfucker, them folk doing goddamn air show flips and turns and shit. I'd have been on that motherfucker
Doing
like,
Fast
wait
and the Furious
a
type of flights, right?
It
motherfucker
cut
minute.
45 minutes out of flight.
He sure did. He had to, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to get to that next reel.
His son gotta go to school soon. Oh shit. You know what I mean?
And it happened more often than we know.
You already know his wife done filed for divorce already.
So she already know what
She
the
done,
stash of cocaine
she done
is.
cheated on his ex. 'Cause you know he snorted some coke off some titty. He fucked. He fucked. You know he did. Boy, he ain't finna just snort some titties and be like, all right, thank
Baby.
you. Have a good night.
Baby.
It was top of the line.
It's just cocaine and titties. You know what I mean?
I promise I didn't do
I
anything.
promise you, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Man, probably had a slap head full of gray hair.
You know what I mean?
Well, you did give me a hall pass for the weekend.
Said, you knew I've been having a hard time, Brenda. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be about nothing.
He was better off just smoking him a little blunt, taking a little edible or something, bro. Like,
you know?
And at that point, he loses his license and everything.
yeah.
But I cut 45 minutes off my time.
But the thing is, with airlines, my experience from working for Delta, bro, them folk, if they test you or something, or you have to admit to something like that, all you have to do is say, I have a problem with drugs, I need help.
Yeah.
And he could keep his license. They'll put him in a little program for a couple weeks. And just, they might drug test the shit out his ass. He might not have a piece of urine left in his ass, how much they gonna test him.
Yeah.
But if they say that shit as a reason, like, oh, I have an issue with drugs, I need help.
It'll save his job.
Yep. Exactly.
He could have used that and it probably did work.
He probably did. If he's smart, he did.
Well,
But
Because it's just
if
cocaine
his
and
ass,
titties.
if his ass still on that
Here's
line or
cocaine.
two, he was fucked up. Yeah. Damn, man. Shout out to you, bro. I hope you kept your job, bro. At times it's hard now, motherfucker. Imagine going from flying a goddamn plane to flipping a goddamn Wendy's burger.
Cause of cocaine titties.
That motherfucker done lost his 401k and everything.